So welcome to Sunday's edition of Daily Dash. Today is the 11th straight Daily Dash. It is 11/11, so if you're into that kind of stuff, make a wish. So today was just basically piddle around with the wagon, see how far I can get. And I've got to a good stopping point. I'll kind of show you the progress where I got to. I was actually kind of thinking about going to a race next weekend, but I think instead I'm going to actually try to finish up the wagon next weekend. I'm going to just dedicate those 3 days to either getting wedding stuff taken care of if I have something that I need to take care of, or completely finishing in the wagon. And that way I can just save up for the big race in December and then get all that stuff ready. But anyway, let me show you around the wagon what I did today. So a few big things. I went ahead and dropped my skid plate and the traction bar and all that good stuff, and lower control arms to the front. You can see the skid plate's been doing well, just been collecting all the excess oil. It's been dripping out of the motor for a few months, but it's been doing good. I think the plan is I'm going to redo this skid plate just the way it mounts. It's just a pain in the butt to get unmounted because I use the lower control arm where it bolts to the subframe and it runs the bolt through there, and I'd like to make it a little quicker to take on and off, so I may do that this round. I don't know, we'll see. Traction bar is all off. I finished up this side, getting everything taken apart. You got my new tie rod ends on. Besides that, I ordered new hubs. These hubs they're not in the best shape. I mean, of course, they can be reused. I just gotta cut the bearing off if I want to reuse them. But I went ahead and ordered new bearings and hubs, so they'll be in sometime next week, and I can go ahead and get that swapped out. Yeah, I was kind of beating around on these, trying to get them all out. And I got that one out, and it came apart in 2 pieces, and this one you can see the bearing came apart, so I was like, nah, whatever, I need to buy new hubs anyway. Well, new bearings, whatever. So you can see here, these are part of the 6-inch lift kit from Ben Huffman's Honda Rescue Garage and HRG Engineering. And I've showed you those in some other videos, but I'm going to get the new wheel bearings, press those in, get the new hub put on there. I've already got the new ball joints put in. I put those in a couple weeks ago, and these will be ready to install once I get all that. So that's quite a bit of work set up for next week. So those will be in, all that stuff will be in next week, and I get that stuff, and I have a whole pile of lift kit here to go through and get all set up. And man, you can see how toast these things were. These are the old tie rod ends. No telling how many miles are on these things, but they're shot to pieces. I mean, they still work, but they're just awful shape. It's all destroyed. And you also see how bad the old ball joints were on the bottom of these. You can see they're just completely pancaked and blown to pieces. But that's going to change. I have all that new stuff coming on the way. And then this will really be taking shape here real soon. And I got some new ideas to go around. Yeah, I'll have to drop. The motor actually drops to this new lift kit because it's so big. It's, like I said, 6-inch lift kit. So it'll drop the motor and transmission down a little bit, along with the rear subframe and the front traction bar, and it'll be humongous. So I'm going to really push next weekend to get that done and get this as far as I can. And then I'll focus on the back side, and then we'll get that together, and we'll be having one big giant lifted wagon. It'll be so sick. I'm super excited about it. But besides that, that's really all I've done today. A few house chores around here, just trying to get stuff ready for the week, like I always do on Sunday. And then a little bit of research on some projects I've been looking at. I got to researching last night about a project that I really wanted to do, and I actually got Brooke's approval to work on, is a Skoolie. If you don't know what a Skoolie is, it's an old school bus turned into an RV. And I'd love to do that. That way I can haul the Fiesta around and have a sweet place to camp when I go places. But it's going to be a big project because I don't have the room. Like, I don't have the real estate here to hold one. But I'd love to do one for sure. But anyway, you can find, man, the old school buses, you can find one with a 5.9 liter Cummins diesel in them and under 100,000 miles and well taken care of. And so far, the biggest expense really people talk about is you got to get new wheels and tires and stuff like that. Usually the tires are all worn out, dry rotted, and that usually runs a couple $1,000s. So besides that, I mean, man, that'd be a hell of a project. I really want to do that, but it may have to be after we move out of here, which I don't know when that'll be. That's topic for another day. We're kind of been talking about leaving Camden for the next year or so. We'll see. No hard date or anything, but we definitely want to get back to somewhere where we can raise Ace in a really good school district and somewhere they'll really enjoy. That gives them the best opportunity to succeed and have a good education. Yeah, that's another project I just want to talk to you guys about, because I started thinking about that and I was like, the channel will probably be interested in that. A Skoolie project would be insane, and I'd love to do that sometime next year. Just depends on the whole house situation and when we end up. But I'm keeping this one really short today, guys. Not too much jabber. Just want to get you guys caught up on what I actually did today with the wagon. It's getting there. It's ready to go. It's ready to go up. And I'm really excited to see how it's going to look another 6 inches higher than it was. So the 6 inches higher plus the already 4-ish inches I was up, essentially it'll be a 10-inch lift all the way around. I have the CRV suspension to go in there and everything else to go with it. So it's going to be humongous. No fancy editing, no crazy stuff today, no time lapse. It's just a state of the union, state of the dash union, what's going on here. Lazy Sunday, 11 days in a row. We're finally into the 19s, right? Yeah, we're finally in the teens. Like, we have 19 days till we're married. It's getting close, guys. It's getting real close, and I'm getting real excited. The whole marriage thing, having Ace here, having Brooke here. Oh, I can't wait. We're already talking about stuff to get him for Christmas. Oh, so many cool stuff. Like, he's really into building cars and stuff like that. I don't know where he gets that from. But we got him some toy stuff where he builds cars and tears them apart and has to put them back together with power tools. And Ace, you better not watch this video because we're talking about your Christmas stuff. But we're thinking about getting him an engine builder kit. And I was like, and Brooke suggested that because she's awesome like that. And yeah, that'd be awesome. I think they get him a little engine building kit. Start working on that with him because I need a good engine builder. Maybe I can train him up right. I don't know, I think this year I'm going to try to get him some kind of motorized vehicle for his first toy. Like a little, Chinese-made ATV or a Power Wheel with a gas motor that we put into it, or I don't know. We'll see. He's ready for a gas-powered engine. Like, when I was his age, I think 4 or 5 is when I got my first gas-powered 3-wheeler. I destroyed it, and my parents actually still have it. And I do want to bring that home and restore it eventually. But, yeah, I think he's ready. So let me know what you guys think. What are you guys doing for Christmas for your kiddos? What are you guys doing for Christmas for yourselves? Any big plans coming up? I know the winter time's going to be just project after project after project. I still have those 2 secret projects coming to the channel that I'm not going to disclose until they're officially here. Keep on watching. Keep on supporting. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. It'll be a Monday. Yay, Monday.